Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Mission Moonshot. Last time we tried to get the first Kerbal into space, but yeah, that unfortunately ended with the tragic loss of Jean. May she rest in peace. And yeah, this time I'm hoping to get the first Kerbal past the Kármán Line. I'm currently building a new and improved X-15. Just a couple slight modifications to hopefully make it a bit more stable and less likely to disintegrate upon re-entry. But yeah, before we launch that, we have this rocket right here to launch. This is our atmospheric analysis satellite that we're going to be launching on probably the last biggest TIM launch. Because yeah, I mean, this rocket has been reliable since the start of the series, right? I mean, the whole Big TIM series of rockets. Yeah, it's been our workhorse for a while, but I have a new rocket coming down the line, one that's capable of lunar expedition. So, yeah, because, yeah, this thing is pretty much limited to just low Earth orbit. Can't really do much beyond low Earth orbit, whereas, yeah, no, our new series of rocket will be able to do, moon related stuff, and also that sun-synchronous satellite, because, yeah, it has more guided stages. So it'll be able to do the sun-synchronous satellite. So we're gonna do the sun-synchronous satellite today as well. So yeah, a lot of stuff happening. So let's go ahead and get the ascent guidance. I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure this is all set. So we want our target. Our periapsis is about 350, and our apoapsis will set to 350 as well. We'll go ahead and do our current orbital inclination. Hopefully this works. Alrighty, we'll see if this works. Anyway, here we go. Engaging the autopilot. 3, 2, 1. Rocket go brrr. And there it goes. Whee! Alrighty, standing by for stage separation. Stage separation confirmed. So yep, now that the fairings are deployed, you can see the satellite we have here. Oh yeah, and also the engine failure that we have here. That's lovely. Anyway, but this is the satellite right here. But yeah, obviously we're not making it into orbit right now because we had an engine failure. Alrighty, here's hoping attempt 2 does a little bit better. 3, 2, 1, liftoff. Alrighty, please don't fail me now. Alrighty, there we go, off it goes. Okay. That didn't go high enough? And that was pretty good, too. I'm wondering if I didn't even test this. Yeah, you know, I probably didn't even test this design. So, that's a bust. Yeah, I was really hoping that this would have worked. Alrighty, go, go, go. Alrighty, let's try this again. Yeah, in hindsight, we should have just launched this satellite that we know works. Yeah, in reality, it's fine. But yeah, it is kind of annoying how... I mean, it's my fault, right? You know, I just need to check and make sure that what I'm launching works. So yeah, we'll go ahead and, just like the previous one, we'll go ahead and pitch down like 3 degrees. But this time we have about 3,000 meters per second at delta V instead of, I think the previous one had like 2,000. So, yeah, there should hopefully be more than enough. Plenty. Go! Go, you satellite, you! Come on. Okay, I think we're good. We have still 1,000 meters per second. Come on. Let's get that. Okay, there we go. I think that works, right? 320. Yeah, okay, yep, we reached the orbit within the parameters. Cool! Alrighty, let's, see, we got the cosmic ray science, let's see, info here, so yeah, we'll go ahead and force these to run. And then hopefully it should eventually transmit something, is what I'm hoping. If it doesn't, then we sort of have a problem. But maybe we can coast to the high part of our orbit, maybe there'll be some science to gain there. And it'll transmit that, we can try that. No science gain, we already had this data, okay. Well, there we go. Well, no, that worked, though. Yeah, they transmitted it, but they already had it, so... We can go and disable Forced Run. Yeah, so it gathered more science, but we already have that science, so... It really did nothing, and there we go. Atmospheric analysis completed. Alrighty, well, I'll leave you to it, you beautiful satellite, you. It's getting cosmic ray science for us, so in 2 months we'll have all the data we want there. So, good. Very good. Very, very good. Good satellite. Alrighty, so there we go. Now we have 51,000, which is a nice bit of funding, which means we can finally actually upgrade tracking. Oh, wait, never mind. We need lunar range communications first. Right, okay. So yeah, that's one thing we need to do, actually. We need to get this lunar range communications. So yeah, hopefully we'll get this very, very soon. Because yeah, we need this so that we can upgrade our tracking station and actually do missions to the moon. Yeah, we really need to get this tech node. That's like the main thing holding us back. And then from there, we could probably get... That's kind of expensive, but I think from there we'll probably get EDL. Start working our way towards basic capsules. Obviously, it'll probably be like 1970 before we even get these, but that's fine. Really, I'll just be happy if we can do a moon landing before 2000. Cause yeah, yeah, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be to actually stay on time to these things. So yeah, it's 1963, and we're gonna hopefully get an X-15 successfully in orbit, or not in orbit, but successfully above the Kármán Line, which did happen in 1963, so we can at least, I guess, that would be realistic. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, alternate timeline. Mercury program got severely delayed due to, rockets blowing up. Because that's what happened, right? Our rockets blew up. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to mission. Let's see. So yeah, I'm just gonna check these. So yeah, we'll do this one next. We have plenty of time to do Impactor. Yeah, I don't think we'll miss out on that. And then Sun Synchronous. Bit worried about that, but I think we'll be able to get our new rocket operational before this deadline. But everything else should be fine. Yeah, everything else should be fine. So, yeah, let's do it. So, yeah, actually, yeah, I need to accept something. Let's do weather. Yeah, I think this. More science, because it's a nice, chunky completion bonus. Launch more of our Skyshot rockets. We haven't really been launching a lot of those. So, yeah, I think we'll do this. Bam. And how long do we have to do that? Oh, plenty of time. Skyshots don't take that long to make. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and start constructing the X-15 right here. There it is. So yeah, go ahead and start building. And yeah, one thing I did include is just in the unlikely scenario that we do find ourselves as just a capsule falling to the ground, there's a parachute. So, there we go. Just in that unlikely scenario that it should happen again, there's a parachute there now. Alrighty, so yeah, I guess it's now finally time for me to show you the new rocket that I've been talking about. And it's this one right here, the CSJ Constellation. This is it. This is our new rocket. Now, if you guys have been following the series since the beginning, you'll know that we have lost 3 Kerbals so far. Charlotte, Stacy, and most recently Jean have all passed away while working at our space company. So, in memoriam of them, I decided to put their initials on the rocket. So yeah, we have Charlotte, Stacy, Jean, all on the Constellation rocket. So, yep, this is basically an honor to them with the name right there. And yeah, I mean, it's a pretty standard rocket. We have an LR-79 as the bottom stage, and then we have a stage up here in the middle. So an extra stage using this this engine. This is a S2 whatever engine. The name's kind of hard, but yeah, it's a very good mid-stage engine. I believe it's Russian, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, and we currently have the second tier on it that gives it a bit more thrust, a bit more thrust with a bit less burn time. But yeah, so no, just really good engine right there. And then obviously up here we have the Pies stage, the AJ-10 with this is a little Lunar thing that I put on top of it, a little lunar probe. So yeah, for Sun Synchronous, which I think is the contract we're going to do first, right? Yeah, no. Sun Synchronous is the contract we're going to do first. We actually do not need this probe right here. So I'm going to remove that. And instead... that works. I don't really remember when I made this satellite, but it should work for our objective. But yeah, no, this should be able to hopefully... Because we have so much more rocket here, for lack of a better word, yeah, it's actually going to be able to put the satellite into orbit with this lower part of the Pi stage, meaning it's a lot more precise, because, yeah, this engine and, you know, has guided avionics and all that. So it'll be good, it'll be good. Only thing we need to do is tool everything, which I think is going to cost pretty expensive. Yeah, total vessel cost of all parts are tooled actually goes down to 4,000, but, yikes! Okay, that is a lot more than I thought it was gonna be to tool this thing. Okay. Okay, we can bring that down to 101 days, but my goodness is that expensive. Okay, I think we can make that a bit cheaper by cheaping out on some avionics. So yeah, I'll test this, make sure it works, make sure we can do the contract. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do Skyshot 1. Let's go ahead and get this built. Okay. This should be good. I'm gonna go and simulate just to be sure, but yeah, this should be good to complete our contract, our suborbital thing. Do we have 200 units? Sounding payload? Yes, we do. We have 220. Cool deal. Alrighty, so I'm back from doing my tests. And, yep, we got the Skyshot 1 right here. Yeah, we're going to launch that after our X-15 launch to hopefully pass the Kármán Line this time. And, yeah, our pilot for this time, I'm thinking, is going to be Viktoria. Now, she hasn't really done anything yet, so we actually need to get her on the training for the X-15. She is a scientist, but, yeah, I do believe it is possible. In my testing, I have been able to actually get this into space with a scientist as the pilot, because, yeah, it would cost us $50K to hire a new scientist, or a new pilot right now, and we just can't do that, so this will have to make do. Alrighty, so, this is actually the third attempt at me trying to launch the X-15 here. As you can see, we don't have that much time to actually complete the Kármán Line contract here, and if we don't complete this, we basically lose out on $90,000, which, yeah, it would pretty much bankrupt our company, because after we lose out on the $90,000, we wouldn't have enough money to actually complete these lunar missions, which, yeah, that's a lot of money tied up in these lunar missions, so, yeah, I mean, we did have an engine failure, but we need to get this, or we basically fail. I mean, it all comes down to that, really. So yeah, that's what's going on. We're doing this for the third time. So yeah, it's not ideal, but it's kind of what we have to do. I think we're probably also going to have to accept Lunar Orbiter. Luckily, this has a very long time to complete, so we'll definitely be able to get Lunar Orbiter within the 948 days. Because yeah, we're going to need that advance of 303,000 in order to build our CSJ Constellation rocket. So anyways, without any further ado, let's go ahead and try this for the third time, and hopefully it goes well and nothing gets destroyed. Come on. There we go, we got it. We got it. 100-kilometer apoapsis. Okay. And I believe, yeah, we're completely out of RCS. Okay. So this might call for an abort. Yeah, because last time I didn't abort, and that's what destroyed the parachute, so... Alrighty. Yeah, it's spinning end over end. I think this probably calls for an abort. So So yeah, we will abort. Yeah, it seems like we just barely don't have enough RCS to actually make it, so probably gonna have to throw a bigger RCS tank on here. Or yeah, maybe even reduce some of the oxygen and stuff in here, because we really don't need all these tanks for carbon dioxide, wastewater. Like, we don't need any of this for just a quick suborbital flight, so yeah, I think that'll be fine for the future X-15s. But there we go, we have done it. We have passed the Kármán Line, but yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna have to abandon our beautiful X-15 here. There we go, there it is. Just get a good shot of it, like, actually pointing prograde, and yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good enough for the photo shoot. Although now it's spinning end over end. Yeah, no way we're gonna survive re-entry with this thing. But, you know, it was a worthwhile effort, so yeah, let's go ahead and decouple. We'll go ahead and jettison that. There we go. There we go, we got our parachute. So yeah, everything will be fine. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and brace for re-entry. Alrighty. I think we're getting hypersonic flight science. Yeah, we are. There we go. Get a little bit of that. Alrighty. Re-entry is happening. Reaching G limits. Ooh, spicy. Very spicy. Okay. Yeah, definitely. At least not as spicy as when we had the whole plane attached. Like, with Jean. So, that works. There we go. That works well. We passed the Kármán Line. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and deploy the chute. There we go. And safely return back to the ground. Congratulations, Viktoria, on becoming the first astronaut to actually survive. Well, actually, no, Jean didn't become an astronaut. That's kind of unfortunate. Because, yeah, we didn't quite make it high enough. Although, one thing Jean did do for us was a crew report at high altitude, so you know what, there is that. Alrighty. Recovery. Yeah, let's just do a normal recovery. The plane is gone. There's no point. Anyways, there we go. Wow, plus 312 days for that. There you go. First astronaut. So, yeah, we actually do have 8 science now from our satellite. So we can go ahead and start working towards the lunar range communications that we need. So we'll go ahead and start that. And there we go, we got plenty of money now. We have to start work on our lunar rocket. So, yeah, active, I think we have sun synchronous, that expires in 84 days. I don't think we can actually get our lunar rocket ready by 84 days. I'm unsure, because that was the rocket I was planning to use this for, and yeah, that's a tight timeline. We can at least do the flybys. I know lunar impactor and lunar flyby we can at least do. But yeah, first sun synchronous orbit. That's a tricky one. Alrighty, so I was just messing around with this rocket and ascent guidance and all that, and I think it's gonna work. It's just the only thing is that I don't really understand MechJeb too well, so I need to do some research and figure out how to actually get MechJeb in order to get into the correct orbit. But yeah, no, this rocket's gonna work, so we're gonna go ahead and tool it and everything. So go ahead and tool all. That's gonna cost a lot, ba-bam. And then yeah, we also need to do the unlock cost. But yeah, it's only gonna take 93 days actually to build. That's a lot faster than I thought, than it said at first. So that's nice. But yeah, no, we need to unlock the LR79. That's 103,000 right there for the LR79. We also need to unlock the, whatever this one is, the S2, S3, and S5. That's 15K. And then I'm not sure what else actually needs to be unlocked. I think probably just balloon tanks, right? Yeah, balloon tanks. Oh yeah, and then the other type of balloon tank. Oh, and then we also have the other version of the right, because I'm using the alternate version. That's right. It's only gonna take 93 days to build. That's fine. We can actually rush it a little bit just so we can try and get it before the I think like the 80-day deadline. So that'll be nice. But yeah, for now, let's just go ahead and we'll launch our biological payload to end the video. Alrighty, so yeah, we can rush this ahead just a little bit. Alrighty, perfect. So that gets us to 74 days. That's beautiful. And yeah, we'll go ahead and roll out the Skyshot 1 and complete that mission. A night launch? Why not? Sounds like a great way to end the video. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Off goes the rocket. Alrighty, there we go. Spin down. Alrighty. I guess that could have gone a little bit better, but it's fine. There we go. Yeah, hopefully it's not spinning too fast to where we won't automatically point retrograde. But yeah, no, I think this will work, and we should get a little bit of science from it as well. So yeah, good launch. Good launch. We have the contracts accepted, right? We had this contract accepted, right? Well, either way, we're getting science. But yeah, no, I could have thought that I accepted the thing. Either way, though, we're getting science, and it's quite a bit of science, so I'm not complaining about the science that we're getting. 0.3. Quite a bit. Annoying. Alrighty, well, anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like. Subscribe for new videos. Have a great rest of your day. And yeah, hopefully next time we'll have our first lunar missions, which will be very exciting. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to actually get Sun Synchronous done as well. Yeah, as long as our first launch doesn't fail, we should be able to get Sun Synchronous done. But yeah, if that first launch does fail, then we'll probably just forget about it for the time being, and then move on to actual lunar missions. Because yeah, the lunar missions have a greater urgency to them. Because yeah, if we don't complete them, that is a lot of money we're gonna miss out on. So yeah. So yeah, it's kind of a good thing that we have the first test of the rocket on something that's not that important, because something's probably gonna fail, you know? It's the first launch of a new vehicle. Something's gonna fail. We're gonna figure it out. But yeah, that'll be for next time. So yep, I'll see you guys then. Goodbye. Oh no, it's gone. I think because we got past the Kármán Line, those contracts were done. Yep, advanced suborbital experiment must have not completed Kármán Line. I mean, either way, it was good to launch the rocket because, well, it was a rocket and that we had and we should have launched it. But still, man, I was hoping we'd get that contract completed. Oh well, we passed the Kármán Line. We don't get that no more.